that I feel.
Please all rise for the opening prayer. Subilan Peregrinas Siu Animo Serenata Gawad.
Let us bow our heads and let us remember that we are in the holy presence of God. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Saint John Baptist de Lasal,
pray for us.
with Jesus in our hearts,
Forever.
please remain standing and sing our national anthem with pride, to be conducted by Serenata Choral's choir master, Mr. Rowan Atienza.
Bayang pag-ibig, pero sa sinamanan, alam ng puso, sa litin mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, luyo pa ng magiting, sa manlulupig, ikapasisilip, sa dagat at puno, sa simula, sa langit mong lubog, naiyakan ko na at awit sa pagmayang minamahal, ang isap ng mga tawag mo'y tagumpay na nagbibigbig, ang bituin at araw ng kailan, pag may magdidinig, luluhan ang araw ng buwan, ating pagsinta, ay langit sa piling mo. Aming hikaya dapat may mga
Please be seated. To start the program, let us all welcome Mr. Christopher Polanco, our University Chancellor, to give his welcome remarks.
Mga kapuso, mga kapamilya, kabarkada, kapatid at mga kapwa Lasalliano, isang maganda at mapagpalang hapon sa inyong lahat. To our esteemed guests and awardees, allow me to be the first one to formally and officially welcome you to Lasallianeta University and to this venue of our very first Gawad Lasallianeta Dausmenia Hall. Advance congratulations to our awardees and/or your respective representatives. We are delighted to have prepared and planned for this awarding ceremony. Most especially our senior high school students, together with their teachers, who had conceptualized this award ceremony for the most successful and influential media communicators of the day. May your first time with us here at Lasallianeta University be the start of many more visits and interactions with us. We anticipate future collaborations and cooperation activities with the media networks and individual personalities present and to be awarded in today's activity. Have an enjoyable stay and interaction with the Lasallianeta University community. Continue being effective communicators in your respective fields and industries for a bigger and better Philippines. A pleasant good afternoon once again.
Thank you, Mr. Polanco. Here to give us a glimpse on how we conceptualize this event, please welcome our head organizer, Ms. Shiela Cabidog.
Good afternoon, everyone. To our awardees, guests, university officials, faculty, staff, and students, of course, there at the back. And of course, some parents of our students are there too. A great afternoon to all of you. Today is definitely an important day in the history of Lasallianeta University. For today, we will harvest the sweet fruits of our labor. First quarter of the current year, while doing some research about the new subject I have to teach, which is Media and Information Literacy, I had a realization. Lasallian students here in the Lasallianeta are very advanced when it comes to media literacy. They take in huge amount of information from foreign sources, be it from traditional media or from social media. They're active producers too, not just passive consumers of media content. I thought that it would be beneficial to our students if they can be given good role models from the various media they are exposed to every day of their lives. An awarding ceremony for media practitioners and TV personalities isn't a new idea. Other schools are also doing the same. But nevertheless, it is the most appropriate event to have so we could honor the media communicators we have today, whom the Lasallian community finds the most outstanding and the most influential of all. Gawad Lasallianeta was just a concept I had for the university months ago. But with the help of my humanities class, believe me, the organizers are just grade 12 students. Grade 12 humanities students. And they're the ones standing right there. They're the ones who are inside there. The two standing here a while ago, and they were also the ones who ushered you towards the venue. So, because of them, we were able to make it a reality. Midway during the preparation of our event, our university president, Dr. Bjorn Santos, Chancellor Mr. Christopher Polanco, and Vice Chancellor for Academics and Research, Dr. Ricardo made this event an institutional activity. And I am very, very grateful for the three of them, for all the support that they have given us organizers. Can we give them a big hand? Thank you po. gratitude to you for all the help you have given us. Our most esteemed awardees, winners in the survey conducted second quarter of this year, are here today to show everyone that there are many real and credible people in media. Thank you so much for coming. This is really a big deal to us. This is the first Gawad Lasallianeta, and we were not expecting that you will be coming. So, it was set July 27, but classes have been suspended because of a storm. We were so depressed. My students were crying. But now, you are here, and we are so grateful that you are. So once again, good afternoon, and congratulations to our awardees.
Thank you, Ms. Shiela. And for an inspirational message, may we please give a round of applause for Dr. Bjorn Santos, our university president.
Great afternoon to all our awards, our guests, students, our faculty, administrators. Welcome to Lasallianeta University. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to warmly congratulate all of the recipients of the Gawad Lasallianeta Awards 2017. This year marks the very first that this awards event is held, recognizing the most outstanding media communicators in the Philippines in the areas of radio, advertisement, social media, print media, and broadcast media. This event is also particularly noteworthy in that it embodies one of the pillars of the great principle that we live by as a Lasallian institution. Our deep and committed focus on fostering and recognizing talents. How do we at the Lasallianeta University define talent? We think talent not only focuses on skills and ambition, but also on a constant willingness to better oneself and to guide the next generation of movers and influencers in the country. To us, talent only becomes truly meaningful if it is shared and used to create a positive impact to other people's lives. Indeed, our recipients have been specifically chosen because they embody all of these things and more. They have taken the all-important job of being motivators of good thoughts and positive action. As Ms. Shiela Cabidog has said, and that many of you know, that this awards event is unique, and indeed it was organized entirely by our grade 12 students for one of their classes. These students were asked to extensively research about media personalities, conduct surveys, review rating systems, and coordinate with numerous publication outfits so that they could properly vet for the achievements of this year's recipients. The hard work that was put into by these students is truly nothing short of commendable. Congratulations on this good first effort. And on behalf of the entire Lasallianeta University community, I humbly thank our awardees for taking the time out of their busy schedules to be with us today. Their presence has made this event more memorable for all of us. Again, my congratulations to all of our awardees and student organizers. A wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, Dr. Bjorn, for that uplifting message. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all gathered this afternoon to witness an event which will make its mark in the history.
Good afternoon, Lasallianeta University.
We welcome you to the first ever Gawad Lasallianeta.
Before we start the event, we would like to inform everyone about the evacuation plan in case of an emergency.
Calmly exit the Osmeña Hall and take the stairs to your left. When you reach the ground floor, turn right and keep straight ahead until you reach our track and field oval. There will be ushers to guide you just in case.
Thank you everyone for gracing our event. We would also like to thank our sponsors, McDonald's,
Chowking,
Massafrap,
Pages and Lattes,
Nature Spring Flavored Mineral Water,
Dolores Cacanin Palabon Ranch,
CNE Publishing,
El Bonito's Pizza,
Jocks Clothing Apparel,
Krishna Printing,
and Lasallianeta Organic Products produced by our very own Agribiz students in our satellite campus located in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan.
We would also like to thank our donors,
Manila Councilor Rodolfo Lacsamana,
Attorney Raul Casipit,
Valenzuela Congressman Eric Martinez,
Valenzuela Vice Mayor Lori Natividad Borja,
Mr. Danny Evangelista,
and our very own Tertiary Education Parents Association and Senior High School Parents Association.
Our gratitude also extends to the following departments for helping us make this event possible. The Office of the University President,
Office of the University Chancellor,
Office of the Vice Chancellor for Academics and Research,
Strategic Communications Office,
College of Arts, Sciences and Technology,
the SHS Department,
Administrative Services,
Learning Resource Center,
the Safety and Security Department,
Serenata Moral,
EMS, our caterer for the day,
the University Student Council,
TINIC, the official student publication of the LSTU,
Barangay Potreros Chairperson Ms. Cheryl Nolasco.
and the Malabon City Police Community Precinct 7.
Thank you very much. And now, to start our award giving proper,
Without further ado, let us start honoring our broadcast media communicators. And the winner for the most outstanding female news anchor is Miss Jessica Soho.
and to receive Ms. Soho's award, may we call on stage Ms. Val Veneracion to receive her award. Mr. Val Veneracion. And also, we may call on stage Dr. Bjorn, Mr. Christopher, and Doc Cepeda to award our winner.
Dapat wala na yun. Patay dapat po. Wala tayong makuha ng retrato niya.
Papatay niyo muna yan, teka.
Thank you so much, Mr. Val.
Thank you very much, Lasallianeta University, for choosing me as the most outstanding female news anchor sa inyo pong ibinibigay na awards. Maraming salamat po for the recognition. Salamat din po sa inspirasyon na ibinibigay nito. Hindi lang po para sa akin, kundi para po sa aming lahat dito sa GMA News and Public Affairs, lalo na po sa ating news program na State of the Nation. Mabuhay po kayo. Sana pa dumami pa ho ang mga katulad nyo at sana ipagpatuloy nyo pa rin ho ang pagbibigay ng moral boost sa mga katulad kong nagtatrabaho po sa media. Lalo na sa mga panahong ito, importante ho kung saan nyo kinukuha ang inyong nasasagap na mga impormasyon at balita. Sana ho sa mga mapagkakatiwalaang sources lang o news agencies katulad po namin. Maraming salamat po muli, Lasallianeta University.
marami pong salamat de Lasallianeta University. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Val. Federation.
Moving on, the winner for the most outstanding male news anchor is
Mr. Mike Enriquez.
Yan na, PJ, yan na, PJ. So yan. Sir, sandali sir, sandali.
Sir.
Yan, yan. Sir, sapa, sir.
Sir, one more, sir.
Sir, one more, sir. Sir, one more, sir.
Thank you.
Excuse me po. Thank you. Thank you for the award. And I was very impressed when Dr. Bjorn told me earlier that this was organized by grade 12 students. This is a very surprise. And I'd like to thank you for the award. Salamat din sa inyo na mga gumawa nitong awards, sa mga pumili sa amin, for the reminder, sa paalala ninyo na kayong mga kabataan nakikinig at nanonood. At kaming mga mamamahayan ay dapat alalahanin kayo 24 oras. Dahil, bukas makalawa, kayo na ang presidente ng universidad, kayo na ang tatanggap ng award, kayo na ang mamumuno nitong bansang ito. Kaya maraming salamat sa paalala. Hindi namin kakalimutan ito at hindi namin kakalimutan kayo. Ani mo Lasal.
Thank you, Mr. Mike, for that very inspiring message, and maybe all learn that with the power of news and proper information will really change how a situation appears.
Moving on to our most outstanding news show. To be received by Mr. Mike Enriquez.
Uy, hindi naman. Sir, forward, sir, forward. Yan. Okay na.
On behalf of the men and women of 24 Horas, in behalf of Vicky Morales, who's from Ateneo, on behalf of Mel Tiampo, whose children and grandchildren study at Ateneo, and on behalf of Mike Enriquez, who is a 100% pure Lasalliano. Salamat po. May kasabihan kami sa 24 oras dahil hindi natutulog ang balita. Ang mga tagapagbalita hindi rin natutulog. At alam namin kayo parating natutulog. Kaya salamat sa award at tulad ng sinabi ko kanina, pagbalik po namin sa GMA, papaalala ko po ito, Steve Dailisan, papaalala po namin ito sa mga kasama namin sa News and Public Affairs, sa GMA New Media, sa GMA News Online, sa lahat ng mga platforms ng GMA na kayong mga kabataan ay nakikinig at nanonood At higit sa lahat, kayo ay nagtitiwala at hindi namin dapat pasagin ang pagtitiwala nyo sa amin. At baka kung kanino pa kayo kumuha ng fake news. Thank you very much. And once again, walang sawa, Animo Lasal.
And for our most outstanding male news reporter,
Mr. Steve Gailisa.
Magandang hapon po sa Lasal Community. Siyempre gusto ko pong pasalamatan. Palakpakan po natin yung mga senior high school students na organization po natin. Nakakataba po ng puso. Nung una, July 27, supposedly yung awarding na ako po yung nasa liga, nag-cover ng sitwasyon ng mga kababayan natin sa Marawi. Hindi po talaga ako makakarating, pero ginaon yata na bagyo noon. Kaya personal ko po kayong mapapasalamatan ngayong araw na ito. At gusto ko rin po i-share yung recognition na to dun sa mga nasa likuran nyo, yung mga cameraman natin na nandun dyan, yung mga sasapatan. Salamat po lang sila. Kasi sila po yung katuwang namin sa news team para ma-intid sa inyo yung mga mahalagang balita na dapat po ninyong malaman. Isa pong malaking pasasalamat sa Lasal Community dito po sa karangalan ng Trivia. Actually, hindi lang po siya karangalan para sa akin, kundi pagtitiwala mula sa inyo, mula po sa mga kapwa ko kabataan para sa aming mga mamamahayan. At makakaasa po kayo na kagaya po ng nabanggit na ni Ms. Jessica So kanina na sa ng mga paglaganap ng fake news ay patuloy po namin itataguyod sa GMA News and Public Affairs ang paghahatid ng patas, tama, at makabuluhang balita para masiguro po na maging maayos din po yung ating susunod na henerasyon. Muli maraming salamat po sa Lasal.
thank you, Mr. Steve Gailisa. And of course, with what he said, of course, we have to think before we click. Kasi alam niyo naman po, may fake news, so we have to be careful, guys.
Moving on, the winner for the most outstanding female news reporter is
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Sorry po, medyo hindi maayos ang aking boses ngayon. Excuse me po. Una, hindi po ako Lasalliano, pero ang dalawang anak ko ay mula prep school ay Lasalista. Kaya po talagang magawa na hindi yan itong paunlak ninyo, lalo pa may bonus na ganitong award, sino makakatanggi? In this day and age na talagang sobrang bilis ng ating mundo, hindi naman po lingid, lalo na sa inyong mga kabataan, ang mga nangyayari patungkol sa media, lalo na sa akin, Sabi kanina ni Shiela, big deal daw itong unang pagkagawad ninyo ng award na ito. For me, sa akin talaga, very big deal. Kaya maraming salamat. At naiyak na ako kasi parang pagkatapos na nangyari sa lahat, maraming mga akusasyon tungkol sa media, maraming batikos, maraming banat. Buti meron pa rin mga estudyante at komunidad na nakakaintindi sa amin. Maraming salamat sa recognition. Dahil hindi ako Lasalliano, pero mga anak ko, sa loob ng 25 years, ito araw-araw ko naririnig, hail, hail, hail. Hali mo na sa
The one and only Magdanang Nasa.
salamat.
And now for our most outstanding documentary show.
Reporter's Notebook.
And here to receive our award, may we call on Ms. Isa Bermudez and Mr. Troy Peralta.
Po, in behalf of Reporter's Notebook, nakasalukuyan po ang karamihan ng aming mga kasamahan ay nasa field. We would like to thank Lasallianeta for this recognition. Palagi nga po namin sinasabi na kahit po nakakatanggap ang ating programa ng mga awards at ibang international award giving bodies, iba pa rin po pala talaga kapag dito po sa sarili mong bayan, mas nare-recognize yung sarili mo pong gawa and personally as well as Lasallianeta po. Again, thank you very much po. Para po sa bawat kabataang patuloy na magpahagi at magbabahagi pa ng kanilang buhay at pag-asa. Aniwala sa akin.
Magandang hapon po sa lahat, sa ngalan po ng Reporter's Notebook, sa aming mga kasamahan, maraming salamat po sa mga guro at sa mga estudyante na nagbigay po ng award na ito. Asahan niyo po na ito po ay isang inspirasyon sa amin upang patuloy na magbantay sa mga isyu ng bayan. Salamat po.
Thank you so much, Ms. Isa Bermudez and Mr. Troy Peralta.
Your show has really given the awareness that is needed on very diverse topics. I personally watched the show and I am very educated when I watch it.
Okay, moving on to our most outstanding educational program.
I believe.
This award is to be received by Ms. Liberty Constantino.
Good afternoon, I Believers. Salamat po sa award na binigay niyo sa amin on behalf of our host and staff na patuloy na nagsasaliksik in all in the name of science. Maraming salamat po. And hindi po makakarating ang aming host si Chris Chu, pero meron po siyang binigay na mensahe para sa inyo po.
Hello sa lahat ng members ng Lasallianeta University, we want to thank you for recognizing, I believe, our show as the most outstanding educational program sa first Gawad Lasallianeta Awards. At makakasiguro po kayo na mas lalo pa namin pagbubutihin at pagkikandahin ang bawat episode sa ngalan ng science. So, muli, mula sa lahat ng team members ng I Believe at sa GMA7, maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chu.
And now, moving on, the winner for the most outstanding morning show is...
Yes.
Umagang kay ganda! And here to receive our award, Mr. Carlo Mabalot and Ms. Fides Chan.
Sa ngalan po ng aming mga host na si Catherine, George Carino, Ami Perez, Tito Kini, Senior Ariel, and Gretchen po. Maraming salamat po sa award na to. Makakaasa po kayo na mas pabubutihin po namin ang aming mga trabaho para po mabigyan kayo sa araw-araw ng sa umagang kay ganda.
Thank you so much, Mr. Carlo Mabalot and Ms. Fides Chan. Congratulations.
Next. Our next awardee, the most outstanding TV network award goes to...
Mr. Mike Enriquez will receive the award for GMA. And GMA News.
TJ. Teka, uy. TJ.
Una-una po, wala tayong bagyo. Alam nyo, yun ang isa na when I received the invitation, ano lang kung sinabi, na kapag may bagyo, pasensya na po at pakanyang pakate. So ngayon lahat nandito dahil unang-una walang bagyo. Mamaya ako'y tatanggap din ng special award at mamaya ako may kukwento ko sa inyo. But nonetheless, maraming salamat po sa pagkilala nito. Maraming salamat.
Congratulations, GMA Network.
And there you have it, our first batch of Broadcast Media Awards. Don't worry, the second batch will arrive later.
Alright, partner. And now, to open our our most outstanding radio communicators. Partner.
Yes. And now, the winner for the most outstanding AM radio station is...
DCW receive the award, may we call on Mr. Glenn Alona and Miss Nori Temblor, together with Sir Mike. And Mr. Alan Campos.
Sir, sama ka rin, sir.
To General Lasallianeta, maraming salamat sa recognition na ito. The award will serve as our inspiration sa araw-araw naming pagkakalit ng serbisyong totoo sa radyo. At ngayon nasa television na rin dahil ang mga programa ng DCWP ay mapapanood niya sa GMA News TV from 6 in the morning until 11. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, DCWP, and congratulations.
Our next awardee, the most outstanding FM radio station is... Love Radio.
To receive the award, we have Tommy Bato, Diego Bandido, Nicole Shiela, Chris Lupe, Tanya Chinita, Lloyd Cadena, Carla Marinyosa, New Media Mr. Romer Fernando, and their talent coordinator, Miss Patricia Nicolas.
Maraming salamat, Lasallianeta Araneta. Thank you po sa award ito. Hiningan po kami. Wait po. Pero maraming salamat. Sobrang excited po kami na matanggap ang award na ito. Lahat po ng award-giving bodies, lalo-lalo na pag schools ay talaga pong pinupuntahan namin and we truly appreciate it. Sir Mike, katuwa naman, di ba? So, maraming salamat po. Lagi po namin sinasabi na ang mga estudyanteng ito ang dahilan kung bakit nakakakain po kami 16 times a day, ang mga DJs po na ng radio. Opo, kasi habang may mga estudyante na nagbibigay po ng parangal sa Love Radio, marami pong kliyente ang naniniwala sa Love Radio. Hanggat maraming kliyente, maraming endorsement. Pag maraming endorsement, maraming pera. Pag maraming pera, kakain po ng 16 times a day. Thank you. So, kasama ko rin po ngayon ang mga DJs po ng Love Radio. Yung isa po tumatawag po kasi nawawala po siya. Ang pangalan niya po, Ara Karinyosa. Pero hayaan ko po na makapagsalita rin po yung iba.
Maraming salamat sa mga kaibigan nating estudyante. Talaga naman, para sa amin po sa mga nagtatrabaho sa media, ito po ay pagbibigay nyo sa amin ng inspirasyon para lalo-lalo pagbutihin ang aming mga trabaho. And nakakatawa makita yung mga iconic faces the Philippine media ay nandito po. Magandang hapon po sa inyo natin. Again, sa mga estudyante, maraming salamat sa inyo.
Ako po si Tanya Chinita ng 90.7 Love Radio. Napapakinggan po kapag alas 8 ng TLC, The Drama Special Interactive. Involved ka dito at sana huwag niyo po kakalimutan ng Love Radio, lalo kapag nag-move on kayo.
Kamusta po kayong lahat? Ayan, magandang hapon po sa inyo. Una-una maraming salamat dito sa sa award na to. Ako pala si Diego Bandido. Ayan, papakinggan niyo po kami sa programa namin ito, Toy Bato. Alas 5 ng umaga, kami na po yung nagngangawa. Alas 5 hanggang alas 8 po. Ayan, kaya marami po kayong matutunan doon sa amin.
Ayan, may hapon po sa tanan. Ako po si Toy Bato. Kaya ba tayo dyan? Kami po yung napapakinggan alas 5 ng madaling araw. So yung mga nasa taxi, nasa bahay, pag-isip nila ito na. Team Rambulan.
Ayan, nakabulan sa umaga. Itaas ang kamay, ipasok sa lubot. Amoyin ang kamay mula sa lubot. Anong amoy? Baho. Ayan. Thank you.
Congratulations, 90.7 Love Radio.
Round of applause.
I will fix this on.
Ako, maraming salamat po sa pag-ulit ng picture taking. Medyo na-late lang po kami doon, medyo traffic po. Maraming salamat po on behalf of Love Radio.
Yes, thank you po. Sana po patuloy po kami supportahan and makinig po kayo every night, 10:30 ng gabi hanggang alauna na madaling araw.
Thank you so much, DJs of 90.7 Love Radio.
Our first deal for Lasallian Excellence as Media Communicators Award hails from the Lasallianeta University, formerly known as Gregorio Araneta University Foundation. He graduated with a course of Agricultural Engineering. He is also known as the Engineering 7th Resident Meteorologist, was a senior weather forecaster in Pag-asa for 28 years, and also worked in the Australian Bureau of Meteorology. Please welcome our Zeal for Lasallian Excellence awardee,
Mr. Nathaniel Cruz, aka Mang Tani.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Actually, kanina nag-uusap kami ni Dr. Wilson at kami inaalala po ako habang nandito ako sa kwarto na ito. 1977. Matagal lang po yun. Graduate ako ng high school, ay nato kung itong kwarto yun. Nakatanggap ko kayo yung kaunahang pagpunta ko dito sa Araneta University. Ang tawag pa ng Gregorio Araneta University. Tumanggap po ako ng award dito, yung ako'y nanalo ng essay poster making contest, poster category, at ang award ko po ay scholarship dito sa Araneta University. Kaya yun po ang pinakamahalagang bahagi na aking buhay dahil kung hindi po doon sa scholarship na yun, hindi ako makakapag-aral ng college. At nung pagtagal ko rito sa Araneta, nag-aral ako ng 5 taon, hindi po ako nakatuntong dito sa kwarto na ito, kundi ngayong uling taong 2017, graduate ako 1981, so ilang taon na yun? Almost 36 years ago. At ngayon, itong pagkilala na ito ay napakalaking bahagi sa aking buhay dahil ang nagbigay po nito ang aking alma mater. Kaya maraming salamat sa Araneta University. At may natutunan po ako kanina, ngayon po lamang nadinig na bago magsimula ang isang programa, eh sasabihin sa atin kung saan yung mga fire exit. Eh, ibig sabihin lamang nun, dahil alam niyo naman po ako, tuwing magbabalita, ang lagi kong sinasabi, at yan ang latest mula sa GMA Weather, ako po si Daniel Cruz, magplano para sigurado, I am ready. Serbisyong totoo ng GMA News at Lasallianeta, I am ready talaga. Salamat po.
Thank you so much, Mang Tani. Moving on to our second Zeal for Lasallian Excellence as Media Communicators in the field of broadcast media.
Our second awardee also hails from this university. He graduated with the course of veterinary medicine in the year of 1991 and is the host of GMA 7's Born to be Wild. The Zeal for Lasallian Excellence as Media Communicator Award goes to
Dr. Nielsen Leonardo.
Magandang hapon sa inyo lahat at once again, congratulations sa mga estudyante na nag-organize nito. You've done it very professionally and parang hindi lang first time. So, bilang isang graduate ng university na ito, I'm really proud kasi na-recognize yung show ng Born to be Wild kasi yung Born to be Wild is going to be 10 years and it won't be here hindi dahil sa inyong mga estudyante. It used to run on a 10 o'clock PM show. Eh, medyo pag ganong oras, inaantok-antok na yung mga bata, kailangan patulugin. Buti na lang, snip siya sa Sunday morning ng 9 a.m. And that's why mas marami ng mga estudyanteng nakakilala sa akin. Dati, ang mga nakakilala sa akin, mga lola, mga security guard, at saka mga yaya kasi late na sila natutulog. But anyway, I'd like to thank Lasal for forming our values, you know. Lalong-lalo na napunta ako sa media. I know how to be a responsible media person. Parang even in our Facebook, kailangan maingat na maingat kami. We cannot just post anything that will tarnish our image. And also, thank you for GMA for letting us know how to be a responsible media man. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Doc.
Moving on, our next category is print media category. The winner for the most outstanding broadsheet is
Philippine Daily Inquirer. This award is to be received by Miss Minerva Hanudyo.
Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. On behalf of the reporters, editors, photographers, and the men and women of the Inquirer, we really thank you very much for this award. Sa sinabi ni Jessica, panahon ngayon ng fake news. At kung nagbabasa kayo ng dyaryo, naiintindihan ninyo that the media today is under attack. So, this award is very significant and important to us. And this is a matapang award because this comes from the kids also. Sa panahon ng sa 31 years na Inquirer, we already have more than 500 awards from international and local bodies. But this award is very special to us when it comes at this time, and because it comes from very young people, the future of our country. Animo Lasal, thank you very much on behalf of the Philippine Daily Inquirer.
Thank you so much, Ms. Minerva Reytillo from the Philippine Daily Inquirer.
Up next, the most outstanding tabloid goes to Filipino Star ngayon.
The award is to be received by Editor-in-Chief Mr. Alvin Roche.
Alam po ninyo, itong tinanggap namin ngayon ay napakalaking sapatos ng karangalan para magkasya ang aming munting mga baka. Pero sa pamamagitan ng nakaka-inspire na Gawad parangal na ito, makakaasa po kayo na araw-araw mag-jogging kami 24/7 para lumaki ang aming baka. Magkasya kami sa pagkalaki-laking karangalang ibinigay ng Lasallianeta University sa Filipino Star ngayon. Alam po ninyo, dito mga nakaraan ay napakarami na rin namin award na tinanggap at ito'y bagay na ipinagpapasalamat namin sa Panginoon Diyos. Dahil unang-una, we cannot do anything, we cannot achieve anything without the guidance of our Lord. At ang mga nagbibigyan ng parangal ay mga pamantasang katulad nito, PUP, Perpetual Health, at ang mga nagsisilbing huwes na humuhusga na kami daw ay number 1 tabloid ay mga kabataang estudyante. Napapaisip ako, bakit kaya ang market ng Filipino Star ngayon ay mga kabataan? Naisip ko, siguro ang dahilan ay bata rin ang editor-in-chief. Kaya kayo magtawa na. There is such a thing as second childhood. Kaya pinasasalamatan ko po ang Lasallianeta University sa napakalaking karangalan ito. Makakaasa lang kayo dahil alam po ninyo, every time na tumatanggap kami ng award, we feel humble. Sapagkat kung minsan naiisip din namin yung mga shortcomings namin, yung mga pagkakamali namin, yung mga typo errors, yung mga errors sa facts, na naman nagkakamali. Patawarin po ninyo ko At nawa itong award na ito ay magsilbing inspirasyon para mag-iingat kami sa preparasyon ng pahayagan at makapaglingkod sa sambayanan ng tapat, tunay. At wika nga ay walang makasariling intensyon. Salamat po ng marami and God bless you.
So much, the Editor-in-Chief, Mr. Alvin Roche.
Coach, our third awardee hails from the LaSalle University. He is a columnist at the Philippine Daily Inquirer and has won 3 National Book Awards and a Premio Manuel Bernabe Award. Please honor our next awardee.
of confidence. Mr. Ocampos' columns are excellent columns meant to empower the youth. So if he were here right now, he would probably say to all of you to always dare to ask and always dare to make a positive change in our society. Animo Lasal.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bonnie Kalagayan.
Our next awardee hails from the Lasalle University as well. He finished with a baccalaureate degree there. He authored a book named Amusing in the Life of a Rotarian in 2007 and led the founding of the Francisco Center of Social Change.
Mr. Butch Francisco. Congratulations, Mr. Butch Francisco. Okay. Unfortunately, Mr. Butch Francisco cannot come to our event. Partner?
Well, it's okay. Our next category will give honor to the use of social media and spreading information. We have the social media category.
And now, for our most influential local bloggers.
Miss Ida Andrea and Mr. Didi Razor.
Hello guys! So ito, una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako sa Lasallianeta University sa pagkilala sa akin as ito yung most outstanding media sa mga influencers na napili nyo. And sobrang thankful ako, beyond thankful ako kasi kakakuha ko lang ng award last Saturday pero ito kumuha ulit ako. And natutuwa ako kasi na-recognize yung mga ginagawa ko sa social media. And sobrang na-inspire ako kasi, mas na-inspire ako lalo mag-motivate ng tao kasi sa totoo lang yung mga gantong award, kahit naman ilagay ko lang siya sa kwarto, pero ang mahalaga sa akin, ma-inspire yung tao at maging successful sila. Salamat po.
Hey guys! I'm not very good with thank yous kasi hindi talaga ako sanay tumanggap ng mga ganitong award. But I just want to say na I'm very thankful, first of all, to be in the same room as these very notable media personalities. And especially, I'm also a Lasallian graduate. So I'm very thankful to receive an award from the Lasallian family. Animo Lasal.
Congratulations, Miss Aida Anduyan and Mr. E.G. Razam.
Moving on. Our most influential Facebook personality goes to
Congratulations to the both of you.
Next, we have the most influential millennial on Twitter.
Shiela.
Our next awardee, the most influential YouTube vlogger award goes to...
para sa award na to na most influential YouTube vlogger. Yun. Maraming salamat po talaga. First time ko po maka-receive ng award, kaya sobrang honored po ako na nandito po ako ngayon. At congrats po mula sa mga grade 12 students na nag-organize nito. Grabe! Maraming salamat po talaga. Oh my God. Subscribe po kayo sa channel ko, Pamela Switch at The Life of Pam. At gusto ko rin po magpasalamat sa aking network, ABS-CBN, Adobe Studios, para sa mga suporta na at opportunities na binibigay niyo po sa akin. Nakakabagod na talaga. Thank you po!
And now, for our most influential YouTube content creator, we have
the winner for the best social media usage is... Wish FM for the Wish-clusive video series.
to receive the award, it's Miss Mary Wallace.
First of all, thank you so much for this recognition. Kayo yung inspirasyon namin sa ginagawa namin, so this means a lot. And congratulations to all the students and to their mentors. And the idea behind Wish, the Wish Bus, the Wish YouTube channel, everything about it, wouldn't be possible without the wisdom of Kuya Daniel Razon.
Thank you, Faye. After the millennial, the centennial. Okay, so first of all, on behalf of Wish 1075 and in behalf of Kuya Daniel Razon, congratulations, LaSalle University Araneta, on your first Gawad Lasallianeta. Palakpakan po natin sila. By the way, I am also a Lasallian parent, just like Doris Begornia. My son graduated LaSalle Green Hills and LaSalle Taft, and I also have a daughter right now sa LaSalle Taft also. Okay, and so, thank you for recognizing the hard work and dedication of the men and women behind Wish 1075's social media accounts, one of which is YouTube, our #1 YouTube channel, with 1.5 million subscribers and counting. And a total of, well, it's over 500 million views. Okay, so what's in store for you? The latest offering is what we call Wishcovery. All right, and of course, Wishcovery is where we discover. By the way, we're inviting everyone to join us discover the next big name to conquer the music or the Philippine music scene and more. And lastly, of course, oh, by the way, what's the secret sa success ng ating social media account? Especially YouTube. What do you think, guys? The wishers, the viewers? Yeah, well, actually, there's only one way to find out, okay? Watch, like, and subscribe, all right? That's on, not only on YouTube, follow us on Twitter, and on Facebook also, Instagram, and thank you all so much. And lastly, stop hazing.
And the Lasallians keep on wishing.
Congratulations, Wish FM!
Our next award, Facebook Page of the Year, goes to... Rappler!
Pati na kaming Lasallian sa Rappler at nagkataon pa na na-awardan yung nag-aaral sa Lasal. So thank you. A lot has changed since Rappler launched on Facebook in 2012. But one thing remains for us. We continue to believe that through social media, we can ignite a thirst for change through smart conversations. At a time where hatred, propaganda, fake news, disinformation, kagaya nga nasabi nila, is rampant online, we believe that we need to keep fighting. Kaya kami nagpapasalamat sa Lasal community for giving us this recognition, especially from my team, the social media team at Rappler, na behind the scenes, tahimik na nakikipag-away sa Tros, trying to fight and, cleaning the cyberspace for you guys for the future, because we believe that there should be no place for hate on social media, because like in the real world, we should leave the cyberspace better than we found it. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much and congratulations to Rappler. Moving on to our advertisement category. For the most effective service advertisement, we have
Department of Health and Department of Education. On behalf of Health Promotion and Communication Service OIC Director, Mr. Marvin C. Bello, and OIC Division Chief, Ms. Edna Nito.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Lasal community sa award na ito. Pasensya na po, hindi po nakarating ang ating Secretary of Health. Pero po, pinaalam na po sa inyo ng adolescent health is one of the priorities of the Department of Health. Naalam po namin na ang adolescent health po ay napabayaan ng mga previous DOH administration. Pero this time po, ang isa sa pinakamalaking budget sa health programs ay ang adolescent health. So yun po ang pwede namin pagmalaki sa inyo dahil alam namin na ang kabataan ay pag-asa ng bayan at alam din namin na dapat simulan ang magandang kalusugan sa simula pa lamang. So maraming salamat po muli.
Congratulations, Department of Health. And here we have Mr. Marvin C.
Maraming pong salamat de Lasallianeta University. In behalf of our Secretary, Madam Secretary Liling Briones, David would like to say thank you for this award. Ito po ay very meaningful sa DepEd sapagkat ito ay inabot ninyo sa panahon na ang Department of Education ay nagdiriwang ng ating National Teachers Month. So we share this honor with our teachers, and I learned also that this activity is being sponsored by grade 12 young students. So more power to our grade 12 students. More power to senior high school. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Mr. Marvin C.
And for our most effective brand advertisement, we have Jollibee!
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. In behalf of Jollibee Leadership Team and Marketing Department, we would like to thank our business partner, the Lasallianeta University. Actually, we are so honored to have this award. Kasi, ulit na kasama ko. We're so honored to have this award kasi the Lasallianeta Universities, hindi nagbago siya sa amin. Kasi, para pag sinabing de Lasallianeta University is with Jollibee, and Jollibee is with de Lasallianeta University. So, thank you so much. Before anything else, we would like to give you a very simple presentation from our very own master.
Advertisement Award goes to...
McDonald's for Tuloy Pa Rin!
Good afternoon, Lasallians. Sabi nga, tuloy pa rin. Kahit na sumayaw si Jollibee. So, in behalf of McDonald's Philippines, I'd like to thank the Gawad, the first Gawad Lasallianeta 2017 Awards. Tama ba na? Yung anak ko kasi nag-aaral dito. And I'm so proud of her kasi she is one of the organizer of this event. I'm proud of you, anak. I'd like to share this award with you also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Hernandez.
Next up, the Most Effective Endorser Award goes to...
Now for most effective endorser is...
Miss Liza Soberano.
Hello to everybody at Lasallianeta University. Thank you so much for choosing me as the most effective endorser at the Lasallianeta Choice Awards. Thank you guys for supporting me, and I hope you guys are inspired to work even harder and keep studying. And I hope to see all of you soon. God bless. And pasensya po, hindi po ako makakarating because I have a prior commitment on that day. But I still hope that all of you enjoy it. Thank you.
Congratulations,
Miss Liza Soberano. Our next award, the Seal for LaSalle Excellence as Media Communicators in the field of performing arts. Receiving education from LaSalle Green Hills, he is a Filipino singer, songwriter, comedian, actor, presenter, and parodist. Please give it up for... Mr. Augie Alcasti.
Lasalliano ka ba? Kasi kung Lasalliano ka, the best ka. Alam niyo, bata pa ako, sa Lasal ako na naginip maging isang singer. Oh, that was a few years ago. Bali, dito po hindi dito, pero sa Lasal Green Hills, doon po ako na maging singer. And hindi ko po lubos akalain na one day tatanggap ako ng award mula sa Lasal Band. So I am really, really honored with this award. Thank you sa inyong lahat. Alam niyo po, kahit matagal na ako sa industriya, each time we are given an award, natutuwa po kami at nakahambol. Lalo na po because this award comes from millennials like me. Sa inyo mga kabataan, kami po ay natutuwa at talagang I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of my family, my wife Regine, and my kids, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Ano mo na sa? Wag na. Pinararating din po ni Ginoong Gary Valenciano, Mr. Pure Energy, ang kanyang lubos na pasasalamat. Kaya on behalf of Gary, I'd like to also accept this award. Palakpakan po natin si Gary Valenciano. Thank you!
Thank you, Mr. Alcacid.
Now, partner, of course, gracing our event, not only our audience, but also our sponsors.
Yes.
So we have McDonald's,
Chow King,
Masa Crab,
Pages and Lottings,
Nature Spring Flavored Mineral Water,
Dolores Kakamin, Malabon Brand,
C&E Publishing,
El Bonitos Pizza,
Jocks Clothing Apparel,
Krishna Printing,
and Lasallianeta Organic Products produced by our very own Agrimet students in our satellite campus located in San Jose del Monte, Bulacan.
We would also like to thank the following donors: Manila Councilor Rodolfo Lacsamana,
Attorney Raul Cacique,
Valenzuela Congressman Eric Martinez,
Valenzuela Vice Mayor Lori Natividad Borja,
Mr. Danny Evangelista,
and our very own Tertiary Education Parents Association and Senior High School Parents Representatives.
We would also like to extend our gratitude to the following departments for giving us the support we need: Office of the University President,
Office of the University Chancellor,
Office of the Vice Chancellor for Academics and Research,
Strategic Communications Office,
College of Arts, Sciences, and Technology,
the SHS Department,
Administrative Services,
Learning Resource Center,
Safety and Security Department,
Serenata Coral,
PMS our caterer for the day,
the University Student Council,
TINI, the official student publication of the LSAU,
Barangay Botrera Chairperson Ms. Cheryl Velasco.
the Malabon City Police Community Precinct 7.
Thank you very much. Moving on, partner, we have our second batch of Broadcast
Media Award.
for the most outstanding noontime show, primetime show rather. Channel. To be received by executive producer Miss Hazel Farfan.
Moving on.
Thank you, Lasalista, sa pagsigaw ng nakita niyo yung probinsyano. Maraming salamat on our second year na umiere. At sa pangalawang taon ko po na tumatanggap ng award sa iba't ibang school, mananatiling inspirasyon po sa amin to, lalo-lalo na sa amin ang mga staff, sa cast, at sa mga big bosses namin sa ABS-CBN. Maraming salamat po dahil sa Lasallianeta University. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much, Miss Hazel Farfan.
Moving on. The most outstanding variety show is...
To be received by headliner Mr. Richmond Garcia.
Good afternoon, everyone. In behalf of all our artists, our director, Mr. Johnny Manan, our staff and crew, we would like to thank the Lasallianeta University, Araneta, for this recognition. ASAP has been on TV for 22 years. And hanggang ngayon, nagpapasalamat po kami na mga kabataan na-appreciate pa rin yung ginagawa namin. We promise to give you more world-class performances, tribute OPM service, and more fun surprises every Sunday. Maraming pong salamat.
Congratulations, Asa.
Our next awardee, the most outstanding lead actor in the film, award goes to... Mr. Paolo Galistero.
For Die Beautiful.
Sa Gawad, Lasallianeta 2017 at sa Lasallianeta University.
Congratulations, Mr. Paolo. And now, for our most outstanding lead actress in a movie, we have... Miss
R.C. Munoz.
Congratulations, Miss R.C. Munoz. Moving on, partner. We have our most outstanding male TV actor.
Mr. Michael B.
Miss Liberty.
In behalf po of Sir Michael B., thank you po sa recognition. Sana po patuloy niyong suportahan si Sir sa mga shows niya sa GMA like Bubblegum and Pepito Manaloto. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Liberty Constantino. I'm sorry for the mix-up. And now, we have our most outstanding female TV actresses.
Hi guys, good afternoon. Wala po, good afternoon pa lang. Unang-una maraming salamat kasi sa first ever time nyo to give awards, napili nyo po kami, kaya maraming salamat. Lagi ko sinasabi sa posts ko, parang feeling ko I've come full circle. It's my 10th year in showbiz this year. And 10 years ago, I was supposed to study in DLSU. But fate took me through show business, and this is where I am now. So I feel like I've come full circle accepting an award in a school na affiliated with the school I was supposed to be in.
So thank you so much. And thank you for supporting my dear heart. Nakakatuwang malaman na nanonood po kayo ng mga programa na puno-puno ng aral. So I want to thank also of course ABS-CBN, my Dreamscape family, my Viva family. Thank you so much.
And now, partner, we have another outstanding female TV actress.
Miss Angel Mercene for her role in MNK.
And to receive her award is Mr. Jamie, her road manager.
On behalf of Angel Mercene, thanks, and thank you sa Lasallianeta.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jamie. We have our most
Outstanding TV personality.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and thank you so much sa lahat sa inyo, sa mga estudyante, sa lahat ng faculty members, sa lahat ng bumubuo at bahagi ng magandang eskwela na ito na Lasallianeta University. Thank you so much for the recognitions. Most beautiful person on earth. Most interesting personality in the Philippines. Most outstanding TV personality. Wow! Saan galing yun? Magaling naman, maraming salamat. Thank you so much for patronizing my branded comedy. Thank you so much for always supporting my shows. Maraming salamat sa lagi ng panonood ng It's Showtime! Alam ko yung sa lahat ng pagkakataon, lagi kayo nakakapanood dahil nandito kayo sa loob ng eskwelahan. Kayo pa salamat dahil pinanonood nyo sa Facebook yung mga videos ko. Panoorin nyo kasi kung gigigil talaga. Tingnan lang natin ang pagigil na lahat. Maraming salamat sa mga nagigigil manood ng GGB ng Sunday night. First time ko makapunta rito sa eskwelahan nyo at actually, kinuna nila ako ng video yesterday para daw ipapakita today pag accept ng award. Sabi ko, no, I don't want the video. I want to be there. Awards personally, gusto ko kayong bisitahin para pasalamatan ng personal. Nagigigil ako makarating dito kahit traffic na. At natutuwa ako na makita ang mga mukha ninyong masasaya, ang tingin ninyong maiingay, ang masisigla ninyong mga katawan, ang spirit ninyong positibo. Natutuwa ako. Stay that way. Be positive, be energetic, be youthful. Minsan lang tayo maging bata, kaya i-enjoy na natin ang ating edad dahil mabilis ang panahon. Bukas pangalawa, iba na ang ginagawa ninyo, iba na ang mga itsura ninyo, at iba na ang mga issues na tatalakayin ninyo sa mga buhay ninyo. Ngayon, i-enjoy nyo ang eskwelahan ninyo dahil hindi lahat ay may pagkakataon at may oportunidad na makapasok sa isang eskwelahan. Napakapalad din yung lahat. Napakaraming bata sa lansangan na hindi nakakapag-aral. Kaya, seize the moment that you're inside your school. Seize the chance na napag-aaral kayo ng mga magulang ninyo. Seize the moment na nakakapagpasa kayo ng mga libro at may natututunan kayo sa mga guru ninyo. And seize the chance to create friendships among students, among your teachers, maganda na pumapasok kayo sa isang lugar na parang bahay nyo rin, na hindi kayo hinuhusgahan, yung chill lang kayo bilang mga tao, yung hindi nyo kinakailangan magpanggap, may kalayaan kayong maging kayo, may kalayaan kayong ipahiyag ang mga sarili ninyo, at may kalayaan kayong matuto ng marami at mga gagamitin nyo sa mga susunod nyo pang tatahakin sa buhay. I am just so proud na nandito ako sa isang eskwelahan. Kanina, natutuwa ako kasi iba't ibang klaseng estudyante ang nakikita ko. May magandang babae, may magandang lalaki, may magandang bakla. Maraming salamat at maraming salamat po sa mga guro, sa mga mahuhusay at magagandang guro na nandito sa eskwelahan ninyo. Dahil nakikita ko sa mga mukha na mag-aaral ninyo kung paano sila nasisiyahan sa kanilang karanasan sa loob ng eskwelahan ninyo. Maraming salamat. Patuloy kayong maging masaya. Be positive kasi kailangan natin yan sa dami ng nangyayari sa paligid natin. Kayong mga kabataan na magpapasigla sa tuluyan ng tumidilim na paligid ng Pilipinas. Kailangan natin ng magagandang kabataan na tulad ninyo. Kaya maraming salamat. Paggigilan natin lahat ng bagay na maganda. Thank you so much for this recognition. At kung magiging mapalad ulit ako sa mga susunod yung mga awards, ay imbitahan nyo lamang ako and I will be more than glad to be with you. Make some noise! Thank you. Ay, isang request lang, pa-Insta story lang. Mabuhay kayo lahat.
Also, an award to be received by Miss Vice Ganda is the most outstanding noontime show
or It's Showtime
and most outstanding talk show, Ganda Cabidog.
Salamat po. Most outstanding talk show. Wow. For Showtime. Salamat po. Maraming salamat talaga. Mas marami pa ako nakuha award sa school na to kaysa sa school ko noong nag-aaral ako. Kasi nung nag-aaral ko, bigyan ako magkukuha ng award. Buti na lang, it's not too late. Maraming salamat sa award. Nakakatuwa. Ang sarap lang na may nakaka-appreciate ng ina-exert kong effort. May nakaka-appreciate ng passion sa mga ginagawa mo. Maraming salamat. In the near future, kayo naman ang gagawa ng mga napag-aralan sa eskwela nito. Kayo naman ang magtatrabaho. At sana sa ibang paraan makatanggap din kayo ng maraming papuri katulad ng binibigay nyo sa akin ngayon. Kasi deserve naman din ninyo. Congratulations sa ating lahat na buhay tayo. Thank you so much! Thank you!
Congratulations, Miss Vice Ganda!
Artist of ABS-CBN Stormer, and the other is considered to be one of Philippines' most talented actresses of her generation. Jody
and Miss Jody Santa Maria. To be received by Miss Hazel Marshall.
Chong, sorry po nasa trabaho sila. Ako na po ang tumawag, maraming salamat po. De La Salle Araneta University.
Pumasok na siya dito kanina.
Congratulations, Mr. N. Chong Lee and Miss Jody Santamaria. And now for our next awardees.
Ayan na sila.
Miss May Mendoza and Miss Marian Rivera. Unfortunately, their managers texted our head of events that they couldn't make it, but they really wanted to. So we will send their awards to them personally. This is what they said. Okay, padala niyo po, hindi po kami aabot, sad face. Pero gustong-gusto po namin pumunta.
Sir Rams wanted to go talaga. Thank you. And their award is going to be received by Sir Rams and Mr. Tristan Cheng. Congratulations to Miss Marian and Miss May. And now, partner, to give his closing remarks, may we call on Mr. Dr. Bernardo Cepeda, our Vice Chancellor for Academics and Research.
Umuulan pa talaga siya.
Animo! Magandang hapon at maraming salamat sa inyong pagdalo. Una, siguro bago ko tapusin yung pagdiriwang na ito sa ating mga ilang pananalita, nais ko munang pasalamatan ang ating mga estudyante sa senior high and grade 12. Please give them a big round of applause. Nasaksiyan ko kung paano pinaghirapan ito sa simula. Ang tagumpay ay hindi matamis kung hindi pinaghihirapan at kundi dumaan sa mga pagsubok. Marami silang pagsubok na dinaanan, pero makikita mo sa kanilang mga ngiti kung gaano katamis yung bunga ng kanilang itinanim. To Miss Shiela, where's Miss Shiela? I'd like to please, Miss Shiela, magpakita ka. I think Miss Shiela deserves a round of applause. Magdarating pa yung isang okay. Recognitions and awards are meant to inspire us to become the best persons we can be in whatever field we are in. Estudyante ka man, guro ka man, media practitioner ka man, sa tuwing makakatanggap tayo ng parangal, nawa ito ay maging inspirasyon natin upang higit na maging dakilang tao. We are in the midst of some of the best and most influential media practitioners this afternoon. Congratulations once again, especially for those who stay. Thank you so much for joining us in this first Gawad Lasallianeta. Allow me to close this first Gawad Lasallianeta Awards by posing some challenges to all of us.
especially to our awardees, by making sense of the power of media. First, the challenge is, how do we view power? Ano ba yung kapangyarihan? Malcolm X, one of the great leaders of the civil rights movement in the US, once said, "The media's most powerful entity on earth." Take note of that. The media is the most powerful entity on earth. They have the power to make the innocent guilty and to make the guilty innocent. And that's power. Because they control the minds of the masses. This is what we call influence. That's why this award has something to do with the most influential media practitioner. Influence is power. Power is influence. This power to influence, when placed upon the wrong hands, could be disastrous. Just like what happened to us 45 years ago when Marcos declared martial law. By the way, sa Thursday, National Day of Protest. So kung kayo magpo-protesta sa mga nanay at tatay nyo, doon nyo gawin. Biro lang, ha? Hindi natin alam kung may pasok o wala. Pero, dineklara na ng ating presidente, National Day of Protest. Pero bakit kayo magpo-protesta? Kailangan alamin nyo. Dahil yan ay isang kapangyarihan na nasa inyong mga kamay. Delikado yan kung mapapalagay sa maling kamay. Because, next slide please. As the philosopher Voltaire said, hindi si Spider-Man, yung uncle niya ang nagsabi niyan. It's the philosopher Voltaire. With great power comes great responsibility. The challenge is, how responsible are we with the power bestowed on us? Especially for our media practitioner. Gaano tayo karesponsable sa kapangyarihang ibinigay sa atin ng sambayanan? And one of the great powers that is bestowed on media is the power to communicate. To communicate. So, let us reflect on these two questions. How and what do we communicate? The power to communicate rests upon our answer to these two questions. What do we communicate? And how do we communicate? Our hope as an academic institution who recognizes you, our dear media practitioners, is that, next slide, you continue to communicate the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So I hope God helps you. Live Jesus in our hearts. Animo!
Shield of green and white, we'll fight to keep your glory bright, and never shall we that